Hi, I'm Anna.
And I'm Ben.
We are AutoSave. Welcome to our channel.
I think it's been about 10 months since I've experienced pleasure. I'm kidding. But it's been like 10 months since we watched Demon Slayer. That's weird. That's really weird for me because I feel like this channel was birthed on Demon Slayer. Not like we started this channel with Demon Slayer. That was like really the first thing we did other than like a Spider-Man trailer. And I love Demon Slayer. I think it like for a bunch of different reasons. One, I love the story. The animation's just stupid at this point.
The music too.
Music is amazing. But like it also has a sentimental place in my heart, and I love talking about it with you. And it's been too long since we got something. We plan on doing a little bit of a podcast style show. We have a background and everything planned, like already set out, but we wanted to do a podcast style show about recapping the first 2 seasons of Demon Slayer, what our favorite moments are, favorite characters, interactions before season 3 starts. But I don't believe we have a release date yet for season 3. So maybe we'll get that going into this.
In this trailer, it will end with a release date.
The last we got was a little bit of the Swordsmith arc teaser, right?
Right, and it was basically just some still pictures of which Hashira were going to be involved in this story.
Love Hashira, and then like the snake one, right? Yeah. I don't know. It looks like it's 2 minutes and 55 seconds. It's a lot of material.
Yes.
So
I'm really excited.
Yeah. Want to get into it?
Yes.
Sweet. The story so far.
The sound effects. Mugen Train arc.
God, it was so good. The boys. Tokito. Missed. Cute. Yes! I need more of him. April 2023. That is way sooner than I thought it would be. Episode 1, 1 hour special. Globally? World tour confirmed?
What?
Is this gonna be like in theaters?
That would be insane.
Dude!
These were good episodes.
They're the best episodes. Episode 1 of the new arc?
If it's 1 hour too?
Oh, what?
Oh, stop!
What are we gonna do? 80 countries!
Oh, it better be near us.
February 18th. March 3rd. Happy birthday, Anna.
It's not even my birthday. It should be my birthday. That was a good birthday present.
Okay, that was the Demon Slayer thing. I'm so happy. I'm so excited, dude.
The Demon Slayer thing.
Okay, so let's just try to get on the same page, right?
Yes.
February 18th, it's going to be shown
in LA.
In LA. That is very soon, and we do not live in LA.
Oh, that's why you said happy birthday, Anna.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little stupid sometimes.
No. I am interested though because March 3rd in theaters, US and Canada, subbed and dubbed. What do we do?
It better be near us. But we have to. But we can't record.
That's what I'm saying. What do we do?
No. So then we'll have to wait.
I don't know.
If we don't go see it in theaters, we'll have to wait until April.
Before we get into the content.
April it comes out. April. What are months again?
There's 12 of them. But before we get into the details visually of the trailer, because I want to do that, I would love if you guys left suggestions in the comments of what you think we should do. Should we go into a theater March 3rd, watch this and review it right afterwards in the car? Should we wait until it's something that is movie-like released to us? Should we just wait until April and watch it for the first time with you guys? What would you suggest us doing? What would you like us to do? Other than that, though, I'm starting to look at the last thing we get, which is the in theaters in the US and Canada March 3rd. And I'm looking at the Love Hashira's sword. It looks like bendy.
It's like
a ribbon.
Whip. It's a ribbon. I think it's like a ribbon. I believe we might have seen something of it before. But I gotta say, this promotional image that's on the screen when it says March 3rd, subbed and dubbed in theaters, is awesome because they said that you get episode, I believe, 10 and 11 plus this 1 hour episode. Yeah. And this promotional image shows, you know, this kind of fluidity between those two episodes into this new season. Yep. We have some...
Tengen.
Yes, and I was going to say we have some demons that we've seen before.
Yeah, Gyutaro and Daki up top and then left.
Our not so favorite boy who killed Rengoku.
But here's the thing though, because the way that you're like analyzing it left to right is like what we've like how the story progressed, right? Mm-hmm. So we are not going to be seeing much of Akaza in the recap of the last 2 episodes. I'm wondering if we're going to get a little bit of Akaza again going into the next season.
Well, there's a break in between.
Exactly.
And where they're kind of standing in different directions. Like one half of the screen they're facing, you know, this way.
We'll put it up screen.
Akaza is facing the other way with the other demons, which tells me that he will be entering
the new
again
season.
In this new season.
And next to him, I believe, is the same demon. I could be wrong, but the same demon who turned...
The thing that's on the hair.
Yeah, but I think it's the same demon who turned Gyutaro and Daki into demons. I could be wrong. Next to him, I don't know. Next to him, creepy, I really don't know. Next to him, I think is Tanjiro's relative. And it looks like his face... I
didn't even notice anything there.
It looks like his face has scarring that comes up from the chin, which is we've never seen before. But obviously in the Entertainment District arc, we've seen the flame spread to places that we've never seen it spread. So I wonder if either this relative is somehow still alive, or we're going to get maybe origins between the relative and what his ending days might have been like. I don't know. That's interesting.
I think it's also interesting the placement of him. Like, not only is it possibly saying you're going to get information here about this person and maybe the past within this new arc, but also the coloration of the promotional image is all encompassed basically by that shape in the corner that is possibly the relative. And it's almost like this is that Tanjiro might have to finish what was started by the relative.
Yeah,
that like could be how it
full circle kind of thing.
Yes.
I wonder if this is reading too much into it, but because it's Tanjiro missed then love, I wonder if we're gonna get like, I wonder what the story's gonna be, because with Rengoku and then with Tengen, we had like individual relationships with this one Hashira, right? And we had our group looking up to them making these sacrifices and being inspirational. Are the Mist and the Love Hashira gonna be within the same like contained story, or are we gonna have 2 separate like, you know?
So they're keeping us on our seats with that, I think, because in this promotional reel they show both of the Hashira, but not necessarily in the same shot.
Yeah.
So I think it could be like you're being trained or learning something here and on this mission, and then go somewhere else maybe. But
it's only one arc title, you know? Mm-hmm. Like it's only the Swordsmith Village arc. So that would lead me to believe it's just one contained story. What if both of them need new swords? Like maybe that's why we meet them there.
Is that why we're going? You know, Tanjiro was like, I can go, and that's how it starts before to a new mission.
So let's read the
maybe it would be best to talk to him directly.
Who? Haganesa?
The swordsmith. Yeah. Yes. That's what I'm guessing.
I can go? Because we need new swords, right?
Yeah. So best to ask him to change it in some way, to do something, to forge a new sword.
Maybe you only get so many like It's like a Brewster's card, and you get like
little
stubs.
Yeah, and then maybe they like clip it. Like if you get like, once I hit 5, I get a free sword.
I can imagine that Zenitsu and Tanjiro are like fine.
Yeah, but Inosuke's like,
they've only gotten like 3 out of 6, but Inosuke has to use 2, so it's doubled, and he's already,
what swordsmith would want to make Inosuke a sword?
God, I feel so bad for when Inosuke goes into that village. If he does. We don't even know.
Do we? Yeah, is this a Tanjiro solo? Like,
because we didn't see Zenitsu and Inosuke in the, I guess, March 3rd image, right?
Right, and before the Entertainment District arc, we were learning that they were going on separate missions.
Yeah.
So, you're right. They aren't necessarily in this promotional image. We saw in the reel that Nezuko was there, which obvious, duh, because Tanjiro is not going to go anywhere without her if he has a choice. But we did not see Inosuke and Zenitsu in any of the, once we got to Mist Hashira, Love Hashira, anything of the sort.
Mist Hashira, Muichiro Tokito, you're in my way, so can you go already? We know that he has achieved the status of Hashira quicker than anybody we've ever heard. We know that he's young. He feels very like all business to me and like clinical. Like he's like, I'm just gonna I'm getting the job done.
He was a prodigy.
Yeah.
His hair is amazing.
Love his hair.
His hair is amazing.
I can't. When in the intro, I accidentally said Snake Hashira, and that's because we ended the season with him, like on the scene arriving. But Mist Hashira. I wonder if he and his crow are very close.
They're close friends.
It looks like the crow has like really long eyelashes or eyebrows. Right?
Unlike Inosuke and Inosuke's crow.
Yeah.
These ones are friends.
Love Hashira. Mitsuri Kanroji. She's very cute.
And it's awesome to get her, especially, oh my gosh. Do you know what I just realized about the promotional image? The Love Hashira specifically studied with and under Rengoku.
Yeah.
And we have Akaza as being one of
that's a great point.
Demons that's in the top.
That would be a great form of revenge if it was either just her or Tanjiro and the boys got to help, because that's like immediate. We need to.
That seems like a circumstantial, like made to happen, coinky dink fight that's gonna happen there, like narratively. I could see Mitsuri being.
I love her little freckles or something.
Yes, her design is very cute.
Her hair is so interesting. It's like twists.
That's one of the things I love about this show is the creative hair.
Yeah,
I feel like it's probably really fun to cosplay characters in Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
But probably also really hard to get a wig that is exact to their hair coloration.
God, they're so smart with what they're giving us in this because they're not giving us enough. Like we have a close up. We literally cannot get anything from the title card. How are you gonna address the Love Hashira? Kenroji?
I was gonna say Mitsuri.
Mitsuri? But like this is just Mitsuri running, right? With like a blurred backgrounds in woods. We
Gives us nothing.
This is Mitsuri upside down.
With
looks a little stressed.
Little droplets of
Assuming in fight, right? Mm-hmm. Can't really get anything other than that from here.
Here she's really happy.
Yeah.
So maybe she won the fight.
This reminds me, no, this isn't like a I want to fight happiness. This is like I just tasted food that's really good happiness.
But she still has a sweat droplet, even though she's crying.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe she's like training and saw something she really admired and like fell in love with. I don't know. Because it looks like adoration, right?
Not only did they give us these random stills, but a minute of this basically 3-minute thing was the scrolls showing us. Obviously, we loved it because, we're fans. But these scrolls being like, these were the other arcs.
Yeah, and we got a little bit of Genya, and we've never focused on him too hard. I believe he's with the Prayer Hashira, right? He's the Sugoku under them. Stone, maybe. You're right, but he's always like that. Yes. But we haven't really explored him as a character. All we know is that he's gotten jacked. He's bigger.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's just gonna be in the village as well. I don't know why he's run through so many swords, but I hope that we get to explore him as a character. Tanjiro Kamado.
Of course says he'll work even harder. and beat Muzan.
What a great shot. This shot looks like he's like training on like a mountaintop or just meditating, you know?
Honestly, I think one of the things that might be really good for him if this mission starts out in this this training that is focused on mental fortitude and calm and maybe even meditation, because Tanjiro put his body through the ringer.
Yeah.
Especially at the end of Entertainment District. And I feel like Tanjiro is probably going to have a bit of healing and healing training. You know, maybe that's why Genya is here, because the Stone Hashira likes to like meditate, and maybe that Genya's gonna teach like Tanjiro how to be a better meditator.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's gonna be the sort of a mental training, because not pushing his body yet.
It'd be a good character turn for Genya, since like when we were first introduced to him, he was the dick who had a temper tantrum, you know? Like, so if he was like learned to be really peaceful of mind.
I remember like when we exited that first season, and I was like, and I think even the second, and I was like, why have we only gotten like, we got the initial, here's this exam, you know?
Yeah.
To join the Slayers, the Demon Slayers. And we got him there, and then we got him like a brief passerby scene of him, and then nothing. And we've gotten Kanao a little bit more in the narrative.
Yeah.
But not him. And I'm like, I'm ready. Let's have some more.
I'm starting to go like frame by frame when we're getting more animation and we see Mitsuri in action waving her ribbon sword. Yeah. I wonder who handles like clothing tailoring in the world of Demon Slayer.
Well, they didn't do a good job.
Well, maybe they did. I don't know if
maybe
it's like a strategic advantage in regards to where buttons are, because it's not just like,
you know, you're right, there's only 2 buttons.
Yes, it's not this shirt is too small and I can't button it. It is, this shirt is perfectly sized and this is where I want the buttons, you know?
Yes.
And I wonder if that's a tactical advantage. Maybe it's like an airflow thing and trajectory. I know when they design cars and planes, they think about the shape and, you know, aerodynamics, you know, and that could be it.
Especially if she's flipping through the air and has a ribbon sword. We
have yet to learn. I think her design, again, though, is incredible. This is interesting. We get this big green explosion that reminds me of Broly. It looks like a little bit like CG-ish, and it looks great. But it's just blowing out this house, right?
Mm-hmm. And then the mist is settling, basically, from this.
I think this is, like, trickery. I don't think this is the same fight. Like, of the green explosion into the mist Hashira.
No, you think this is just, like, a shot here and then taking us somewhere else?
Yeah.
In a transition between this green to the mist?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe, at least. It's such like a quick turn of colors, you know? Then we get the logo. Oh, Mist Hashira is so
That's
cool.
pretty cool that the Mist Hashira, we get a transition from him holding and then right to Tanjiro holding the sword as well.
Yeah. I hope we get more Tanjiro in this outfit, though. I love this outfit.
When he doesn't have, and he's just in the uniform?
Yeah, I absolutely love it.
The uniform is a great design. I've always liked it.
1 hour special. Oh.
I gotta say, wish there was a little more Gyu in this, but...
I think everyone can say that. It's interesting, because it's not a trailer, right? It's promotional reel. Like, I feel that, but we're also getting stuff. You know?
Mm-hmm. It's very promotional, though. It works. It has worked at promoting me wanting to go see this in theaters. This world tour.
I wonder if we're gonna, like, open up the... They do a really good job at pacing this story and show, where we don't just, like, leave off a story, teleport to the next one, and start. There's usually, like, good, like... Oh, this is how we're dealing with rejuvenation.
Yeah, this is what we had to do for healing. And
I imagine in the first episode, we're going to touch on Tengen and see, like, what his future, if at all, as a, you know...
He's not I don't think he's a Demon Slayer anymore.
Yeah, me either.
The ending
but, like,
we got there was basically, like...
A retirement.
Hopefully.
I'm hoping that we're going to be able to see him patched up to the point that he can be, and then... he can go take a break and rest with his wives. With his wives. Yeah.
Who are all amazing in their own ways.
We were talking in the car the other day about like shows that we've actually seen on the channel that we could find characters we simp for. And the wives did come up.
The wives did come up.
The wives came up. But the whole vibe that I'm getting from the promotional reel, I think that there's a pretty big chance that Zenitsu and Inosuke are gonna not be in this arc necessarily.
And how does that make you feel? I feel like initially when we knew that Tanjiro was going on separate missions a while back, I think there was like, oh, I like their dynamic together as friends. But I mean, they all grew so much by the end of the entertainment district that like no wonder the Demon Slayer like that they're gonna be sent on these other missions. You know, no wonder.
Yeah.
They're gonna be sent.
Well, it's logical, right? But it also makes the team ups more exciting and more fruitful because that would lend itself to abilities that they've learned in their time apart or just like surprising growth. I think that I would like it if, like, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna love it if Inosuke and Zenitsu are there, but if they made the choice to like give Tanjiro like his own little like solo story, I would be a pretty big fan, not gonna lie. I think Tanjiro can hold it himself. Tanjiro and Nezuko can hold it down.
And who knows, maybe we would check in on wherever Inosuke and Zenitsu were. Maybe they're with other Hashira.
God, April 2023. I did not expect it to be this soon. I hope... Okay, this is going to be a stupid thing to say because there's no reason I shouldn't trust them. I hope the animation is as good as it always has been. Because
I hope the soundtrack also is as good as it always has been.
It's been a quick turnaround if they can produce something like that good and of that quality within 10 months or a year. I know they obviously were working on the past season for a long time, but still, that's crazy.
I mean, Mugen Train, the movie, is probably one of my favorite movies.
I think that episode 17 of last season topped Mugen Train for me. But agreed, Mugen Train was one of my favorite movies. It's like a movie. Like, yeah,
it was one of my favorite movies. As its own piece, yes.
But, I don't know. I'm excited. Anne and I want to do like a quick recap rewatch on our own time so that we're able to be caught up, fully knowledgeable. Like information comes and goes with like a year in between, but we want to do a rewatch, recap, and then, like we said earlier in the intro, some type of podcast form discussion if anybody be interested, and just kind of go over everything we know and where we stand, what our opinions are, favorite moments,
scenes, all of those
soundtracks.
It'll help us.
Or two. Yeah.
It'll help us to kind of get the hype. I mean, we're already hyped, but like to get us really in the Demon Slayer mood again, you know, and be remembering all of these amazing moments that made us appreciate
it deserves that
and love this show. Not only because of it being an original for the start of this channel, but also just because it's an amazing piece of art.
Yeah.
And I just want to reiterate, should we see this in movie theaters and then talk about it when we're done, when we're out of the theater, or should we just watch it all on the channel? April, how do you feel about that?
My gut is telling me watch it all on the channel April because not everybody's going to be able to get out there or feel like they should go out and see it in theaters. And it could be something more fun to experience altogether. But again, I'm down to literally do anything as long as it involves the show.
I literally haven't gone to the movie theater in
4 years.
Like 4 years.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm excited. I feel like I really care about this piece of media more, like just in my heart, and I want to give it. If I'm honest and transparent, we've watched a bunch of different shows and stuff, so I know that when I ended season 2, I am in a lesser place in regards to like knowledgeable, quick thinking, and in universe because I haven't been, immersed in the world, and it deserves me to. So I'm definitely going to be revisiting.
We need to re-immerse ourselves. Yeah. Yes.
All right. You got anything else?
No.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I cannot wait for Demon Slayer Season 3.